brought to you by Matheson Mini Helmets. Matheson Mini Helmets. Free helmet mock-ups. No minimum requirements. They have stripes, pride stickers, numbers, and chrome decals available. Customized memorabilia for you and your community. Reach them by phone at 816-642-8817 or on Twitter at MMHelmets. Mathewson Mini Helmets. For all things mini helmet. Hey guys, welcome back in here to the Northwest Georgia High School Pick'em Show. This is our Wednesday show. You all right there, Paul?
Yeah, I lost my camera there.
I got you. We're gonna pick all the local games, but first off, we want to take a second and just make a comment about the recent events that unfortunately has happened in Chattooga County, and the young gentlemen that are no longer with us, and it's been a terrible accident, but all the support that has been shown towards Chattooga has been amazing, from all, not only football teams, but just different schools around the area, around the state. Thank you for all of that. And I'm sure the families, thank that support and that love that they're getting from all the other places. So thank you for that.
There's a lot of thoughts and prayers from Murray County up here.
Well, I mean, I know everybody in Chattooga County appreciates everything that's coming in from all the other schools, and like Benton said, I mean, it's football teams, it's schools, it's student bodies. It's not just kind of limited to one group, and it's been really cool to see some of the gestures. And I don't want to leave anybody out, but just a couple of the ones I've seen. Coach Green and R. Murchie. Going to have those guys' numbers in their end zone. I saw today Dade County had pretty much the entire school and administration decked out in red and black. So, everybody in Chattooga County appreciates all the love.
Absolutely. It's kind of hard to move on from that, but we'll go ahead and go to the games. And we'll start making some picks here. First up, Dade County at Armurchie. This is a big one for both of these teams. This is for a playoff spot here. I'm going to say, I don't know the health of Dade quarterback, but I'm going to say Dade gets it done on the road at Armurchie Friday night.
All right, I'm gonna go with Dade as well. Lawrence, this is Lawrence's upset pick of the week. Lawrence is going with Omerchi. He's got to go with Coach Green. I think they give it all for his final game.
I like it.
Yeah, I'm filling in kind of. Lawrence not here tonight, but I hadn't been on here much this year. But my heart wants to go with Armurchie and Coach Green. It's his last game. I think they're going to give it all. I think that's going to be a heck of a ball game, especially being at Armurchie. But I think Dade pulls it out and gets the victory.
Yep. Next one, Coosa at Pepperell. I think Pepperell's playoff selection has decided. I think Coosa is going to miss the playoffs, unfortunately, but this will be an interesting game. I think Pepperell has got a little too much for Coosa this year. What say y'all?
I'm going Pepperell. I think they're getting warmed up for the playoffs. Lawrence is going Pepperell.
I'm going to go Pepperell too. Coosa's coming off a loss to Chattooga Indians last week, and I know Pepperell hadn't quite had the season they wanted, so a lot of people might question their motivation, but I think Pepperell pulls off the win at home and goes into the playoffs with a little bit of momentum.
I like it. Next one, Mount Zion at Bowden. I believe this is for a region title.
This is it.
Yeah, this is for a region title here, and I think this one's pretty simple. I hadn't seen Tia yet today, but I think Bowden wins this one, and I think they do pretty easily.
I'm going Bowden. Lawrence is going Bowden, and it's a good football team.
Yeah, Bowden's got a really good football team. I think they've got a chance to go pretty deep into the playoffs. I'm sure Mountain Zion's going to be motivated, but I think Bowden's talent and Bowden being at home is the difference. So I think Bowden gets the win and goes into the playoffs with some momentum, and I think Bowden makes a run.
Yep.
Next one, another one with playoff implications. Harrelson on the road at Fannin. I believe the winner is the 4 seed in that region. This particular game, I think, and the way Fannin played at home against Rockmart last week, that leads me to believe that Fannin's going to get the home win this week against Harrelson.
Yep, I'm going Fannin at home, and Lawrence is going Fannin at home as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it 4 for 4. I mean, Fannin had some struggles early on this year, but that's a tough place to play. And I'm telling you what, it doesn't seem to matter what their record is or what's going on up there. That's a tough place to play. Those guys came out and gave Rockmart a really good game last week, so I think Fannin pulls it out and makes a run at the playoffs.
All righty, next one. Murray County at Gordon Central. There's no playoffs here, but I mean this could be a battle. I think this could be one of your closest games of the night. I think in this one, I think I'm going to take Gordon Central just by a hair. I think a real close game.
This game, I hope it's a 70-70 tie, and every senior gets to score a touchdown.
I hear you.
This is they both had tough seasons. I'm going to go Murray County, and Lawrence is going to go Gordon Central.
I kind of feel the same way you do, Chris. I mean, both these teams need a win real bad. It'd be nice to see. It'd almost be nice to see a tie ball game. I know maybe the teams and the players wouldn't like that, but from a fan perspective, it'd be nice if these guys played to a high scoring tie, and a lot of the, like you said, the seniors get a score.
Yeah.
I saw Murray County in person against Chattooga. I saw Gordon Central on live stream against Trine, and I'm going to go Murray County. I think it's going to be close. I think it's going to be a good football game, but I'm going to go Murray County by just a hair.
Next game, Coahulla Creek at Adairsville. This is we were looking at it earlier. Adairsville is the only undefeated team in the region. Ringo and Coahulla Creek set with 1 loss in the region. So by our calculations, if Coahulla Creek could win this game, that'd be a 3-way tie.
Yep.
And who knows what would happen then? But unfortunately, I'm going to pick Adairsville, so we're going to stay away from the tie. I think Adairsville is going to win this game. I think might be closer than the experts think, but I like Adairsville. I
think Creek's going to come out giving it their all. I think Adairsville is going to be too tough at home. I'm going to Adairsville. Lawrence is going to Adairsville as well.
Yeah, I'm going to go Adairsville too, especially being at home. I think Coahulla Creek's had a great season and a great group of kids and coaches and administrators over there. Congratulations to them on their, I think, first ever playoff appearance. I just think this week's going to be a little bit too much, and so I'm going to go Adairsville.
All righty, let's scroll on down. G. Lee, Gordon Lee at Ringo. Gordon Lee is one of those teams that's just improved as the year went on. I think this game could be closer than what I'm not sure what the spread is, but I think this game is going to be closer than what you think. But I think Ringo wins it, especially at home. Ringo's looking at that home field for how many years in a row? A couple years in a row.
Yeah, a couple years in a row.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go Ringgold. I know Gordon Lee played Adairsville real tough, but I think Ringgold pulls it out, and Lawrence has got Ringgold down as well.
Yeah, I'm going to go Ringgold too. Game being at Ringgold, I know Gordon Lee plays. They play tough, and they played Adairsville tough, and I think they're going to. I think Gordon Lee's going to come out and play with heart like they always do. But I think Ringo's just got too much talent, and it's going to be a Ringo Tiger victory.
All right. I thought I fixed that next one, but I guess not. LFO at Bremen on this one. I think Bremen wins the game at home. Just a little too talented, a little more physical. I think Bremen wins this one.
Yep, I've got Bremen, and so does Lawrence.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Bremen as well. I think LFO has. I think they've got the right coach up there. I think they're headed in the right direction. It's fun to see those guys with a lot of motivation, playing hard, and I think they're on the right track. I just think Bremen's just a little bit too much this week.
I agree. Lafayette at Ridgeland. I think this is the Battle of Highway 2 right here, ain't it?
Yes, sir.
Well, whatever. It's not. It's a close battle.
Anyway, yeah. It's not really Highway 2, but yeah.
Yeah, they're bordering. Yeah, Lafayette's not on Highway 2, but you're right. But it's not far from it. But I think Lafayette gets the better of them this year. And going forward, I think Ridgeland's one of those teams that's improving that could make some noise in the coming years. But currently, I like Lafayette to win this game.
I'm going Lafayette. Lawrence is going Lafayette. They had a disappointing season, but I still think they're a good football team. I think we see some good football tomorrow.
Yeah, I think Lafayette's dealt with a couple injuries throughout the season, and I think that's hurt their season a little bit. And last game of the year, I know it's at Ridgeland, but I'm going to agree with you guys. I think Lafayette's going to pull out a close one.
All righty. Moving regions here. Westland at Pickens. Pickens has come up with some big wins to put themselves in the playoffs. Playing pretty good. It's at Pickens. I'm gonna go with the Dragons. I think Pickens is gonna be able to pull this one out.
RJ's gonna be happy about that pick. I'm gonna join you. I'm going Pickens at home. I think they've been playing really well lately. Lawrence is going Wesleyan.
All right.
I haven't followed Wesleyan a whole lot this year. Of course, I've followed Pickens a little bit because of RJ. I know Pickens is having a pretty decent season. They're going to make the playoffs, I believe. And so, a couple of years ago, I'd have gone with Wesleyan all the way. But I think they've lost a few kids over the last year or two. Pickens is playing really well. They're motivated. They're going to be in the playoffs, and they're at home. So, I'm going to go with the Pickens Dragon.
We've already picked, but I look at Massey and Westland's an 8-point favorite. But Pickens don't want to hear that. They don't care about that. Next one, White County at Gilmer. Man, this was tough here because honestly I don't know a whole lot about White County. I know Gilmer's been one of those teams that we've kind of been bullish on all year. Let's see what the computers say about White County and Gilmer. They favor Gilmer by 1 point. So I was going to pick Gilmer anyway, so I'm going to pick them again. I'll pick them. I'm going to go with the Bobcats.
I'm going with Gilmer, and Lawrence is going with White County.
There you go. He's swinging for the fences.
I'm going to go with the 1 point favorite playing at home. Going to go with the Gilmer Bobcat.
I got you. Next, move to 4A here. Cedartown at Northwest. No disrespect to Northwest, but anybody picking Northwest?
You got a bunch of Cedartown Bulldog fans here.
Oh man, I'm interested to see how Northwest is able to move the ball through the air on Cedartown. I mean, I don't know if they're going to have much success, but I'll go Cedartown.
Yep.
In that one.
I'm going Cedartown. Lawrence is Cedartown.
Yeah, I'm going Cedartown. I like what Northwest has done this season. I like Booker and the quarterback there in the passing game, but Cedartown's just too much.
I didn't mean to cover you up while he was talking, Paul, but Chris says go Dogs, Cedartown and UGA.
Yeah.
Also, Miss Tia's chimed in.
Hey, Tia.
A remembrance thing for the Chattooga guys on their profile. You can see the picture there.
Oh,
and
yeah,
also,
that's cool.
And Matt says Cedartown by a wide margin. He thinks Harlem Diamond. No, he says Harlem Diamonds had 7 touchdowns in the last 12 carries.
Yeah. And this is not the first season he's done something like that. Last year, his numbers looked about similar. So that's a heck of a football player.
Yeah. It's called take advantage of your opportunities right there.
Yep.
All right, next one in that same region, Heritage at Central. This is an interesting game here. Central's been one of those teams that's, garnered more attention as the year come on. A couple people didn't have them in the playoffs, and they're in the playoffs now. But Heritage is got the 2 spot. What would this do if Central wins this game? Is there any movement in that region, Chris?
I think there could bring some tie breaks into play. I don't think 2 through 4 is all the way locked up yet.
Yeah. I hate to be.
Well, Heritage may have. Heritage, I think,
locked up to 2.
Yeah.
I'm going to pick Heritage anyway. I like Heritage. I like the senior leadership. I like their talent, and they got a tight end. They got some studs. They got some big guys. And Lawrence was talking highly of them last week. He see them in person too, so I like them even more. So I'll go with Heritage in this one.
I'm going with Heritage, and so is Lawrence.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Heritage too. I think I think Central's had a pretty decent season. I think they thought they were going to make a pretty good run, and I think they've had a decent season. But I think Heritage, like Benton said, I think they've got a lot of senior leadership and just a little too much talent.
And we're going to have to dock Tia a few points for the Go Vols comment.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
No. Roll Vols.
Yeah.
Edward Chastain said he's headed to Blue Ridge tomorrow, going to watch the Battle of the Rebels. I like
That's
it.
Cool.
Next one, Sonoraville at Southeast Woodfield. I like Sonoraville in the game. I think Sonoraville wins, but I think it might be, I don't think it'll be a total blowout. I think Southeast can hold their own a little more than what people are used to, but I like Sonoraville winning the game.
Yep. I'm going Sonoraville. Lawrence is also going Sonoraville.
Yeah. I got Sonoraville too. I know Southeast had a pretty decent season, especially, early in the year. They got a few wins. And Southeast's going to put up a fight, but Sonoraville's going to be a little too much.
Next one, South Paulding at Douglas County. I've been a South Paulding guy, and I'm going to stay one. I like South Paulding in this game.
I'm going South Paulding. I've liked this team all season. Lawrence, however, is going with Douglas County.
Gotcha. He's taking a swing at it this week.
Yep.
I think I'm going to go South Paulding as well. I think they've had a couple games where they have showed out where maybe people didn't expect them to. I know they've got some talent down there, but I think they show out again Friday night.
Next one, Paulding County at Langston Hughes.
Well,
Goes without saying that Langston Hughes is the number one team, one of the most dominant teams in the state of Georgia.
yeah.
I like Paulding County. I like all the Paulding County schools this year, but I don't like them enough to pick them over Langston Hughes. I'm sorry. I'll take Langston Hughes in that one.
Yep, I'm going to go with Langston Hughes. They seem to get better every week. Lawrence is also going Langston Hughes.
Yeah, I'm going Langston Hughes as well.
That's going to be one of those names you're going to see late in the season.
Yep.
In playoff times. Another Paulding County school, Alexander at East Paulding. Anybody want to start?
I'm going with East Paulding. I think they can do it. I know Lawrence is going. He's heavily favored on Alexander. I'm gonna stick with my Paulding County schools.
I got you. Alexander's a 7-point favorite, and it is at East Paulding, so they're probably more like a 10-point favorite. I'll go with Alexander on the road.
I'm with Chris. I think I'm going to stick with the Paulding County schools here. I think Alexander might be a little bit of a better football team, but you know what? It's last game of the year. East Paulding's got them at home, so I'm going to go with East Paulding.
Yes, sir.
Next one, Rome at Etowah. Anybody want to jump in front of the Rome High train right now? They got that thing rolling down there. And I'm staying off the tracks. I'll go with Rome.
I'm going Rome. Lawrence is going Rome, and I think Rome can go a very long way. I think they're playing really good right now.
Yeah, I think Rome's playing really good too. They got a fantastic defense. Reese Fountain is very efficient, spreading the ball around to those guys. They've got some playmakers, and I'm not sure they're going to be challenged for a couple more weeks, fellas.
Like it. All righty. Marietta at North Paulding. This is the last of the Paulding County schools. I do not know. Didn't we pull this one up earlier?
Yeah, I'm going North Paulding in a close one.
I am too.
Yep. Lawrence is going North Paulding as well.
Oh wow. Well, this is my first week on the Pick'em show, so I'm going to go Marietta.
Whoa.
Try to sneak a win in on you guys.
I like it. Mix it up a bit. Next one, for the 7-2A Region Championship, Rockmart at North Murray. I was going to pull up the spread to see what. Anyway, I think I'll take Rockmart closer to what the experts say. And the experts, as far as Massey goes, has a 21-point Rockmart favorite. So
Lawrence is going Rockmart big, and I picked against my Mountaineers a couple weeks ago, and they proved me wrong. I'm gonna see if it repeats itself. I'm going to go Rockmart here.
Yeah, I'm going to go Rockmart too. They had a tough game last week up there in Fannin. I think Rockmart bounces back from that. I do think North Murray has a little bit of success throwing the football, but I don't think it's going to be enough. And Rockmart locks up that region Friday night.
Come in here. We believe.
Yes, see if they can prove me wrong again. They need a motivation, don't they?
This last one here is one we've talked about. I think before, even in the preseason, before we even started up, that we could possibly see these teams. We thought we could possibly see 2 undefeated teams, but I think Model took care of that one. But in the region wise, 2 region undefeated teams, Trine and Darlington, and I think the home field advantage plays a little part, even though Darlington doesn't normally have the a huge crowd. I think Trine's going to have everybody that would normally be in the seats at home probably there on the road. They're going to have a huge crowd, and they'll have probably the support of a good bit of red and black country too down there to watch a good football game. I know I'll be down there. I've been thinking about it all week. I'm going to go ahead and defer to y'all right quick. Go ahead. Y'all make y'all speak.
Lawrence is going Darlington, and I am going to hit the button. I'm going to Tryon here. I know they're just a small underdog here, but I think Tryon can do it. I believe in the Bulldogs.
Well, I'm going to throw out a couple things here, and they may not be real popular. I've been calling the Chattooga games on the radio this year, so I haven't seen Tryon in person as much as I would normally like to. I've watched a lot of their streaming games back on replay. Model does not want to play Tryon right now. They do not. They got the win when they got the win, and sorry, Model folks, you don't want to play Tryon right now. It's on the road at Darlington. Darlington's 9-0. They've got a really solid football team from top to bottom. Tryon needs to eliminate penalties. But I'm going to go with the Bulldogs. Maybe going with my heart just a little bit, but I'm going to pick Tryon in a close one.
All right, I've deliberated back and forth, and no one can assume. No one can No one can accuse me of going with my heart on this pick, because I'm going to pick the Tryon Bulldogs, and my heart is red and black there, but I'm going to pick the blue one this time. I got the blue shirt on. This is Menlo. This is about as blue as I got. But,
is that the Menlo Tune Squad shirt there, Lawrence?
No, this is actually the Tiger, the original, the Menlo Tiger original. This is actually my daughter's T-ball shirt. I helped. But anyway, cool. I'm going to go with Tryon, and I think the difference makers are Eller and just pounded them, and then Maddox getting loose a few times. I think it's going to be a low scoring game. A lot of punts, low scoring defensive battle, and there's no lack of motivation. Trust me, both teams are going to be fired up.
Yeah, maybe one of the harder hitting games you've seen all year. That's what I think is going to happen.
Yeah,
turnovers and penalties, fellas. Turnovers and penalties.
Yeah, I think penalties could be huge. Yeah, and obviously turnovers always, but.
Yeah. No matter what level of football you play, turnovers and penalties will ruin it.
Tia says we're dreaming. Go Darlington.
Oh no.
Anyway, if you look up at the top, we got a couple wow faces. Chris Henderson says wow. Anyway, all right. Thanks for joining us, guys, and we'll be, like we said, out again. I think I'll be in the stands. I don't think I'm not sure if Chattooga will ever let me back on the sideline, because they go down there and I'm sitting in the stands with my grandparents, and they put 33 on Coosa and get a win. So I'm not sure.
Hey, I'm gonna go on record before we go off there. I've been calling Chattooga games all year long, and I know they're young. I know they're inexperienced. That was we were a radio only game Friday night, but that was the most fun I've had calling a football game this year. Those kids played hard. They overcame some penalties. They showed out, and they're on a bye this week, and I know they've had they've had a lot to deal with since then. But Friday night, watching those kids coming off the field after that win was probably one of the most heartwarming moments I've had all year long.
Yeah, I have a cousin that plays on the team on the defensive line, and I was taking some pictures, and I caught one where he got, literally it was a chop block. He was engaged, and then got hit down low, and he flipped up. His head was on the ground, and his 2 feet was sticking up in the air like this. And I got the picture with his feet up around where everybody else's head is. So I'll have to post that one later. It's going to be a funny one.
That's cool.
No call, by the way. No flag on that play.
No call. No call. Hey, by the way, they overcame about 150 yards in penalties
Yeah,
in that game as well.
I feel like the one touchdown that Coosa had, they had about 70 yards in penalties on that drive.
Yep.
I know they had 60 at least.
Yeah, 4
anyway.
15-yarder.
Yeah.
Anyway, yep.
All right. Well, we'll see you after the games on Friday night, and we'll bring you all the scores. And then I think Sunday we're going to have a little special, setting up all the playoff matchups. If we can figure it out, hopefully we'll have everything figured out by then. All the
tie breaks.
And we'll get the guru to go in and calculate some spreads, and we'll see what it looks like for our local teams.
I can hear Lawrence's computer's firing up already. He's ready.
Hey guys, thanks for letting me join you tonight. Enjoyed it.
Yeah, I appreciate it, Paul. Yep. And don't forget, I know we started out with the sponsorship. Don't forget, if you're interested in a mini helmet for your team, for personal use, they make just about anything. Be great for kids teams or whatever, or any kind of memorabilia type thing. You can get pretty much anything made. Madison mini helmets, and if you scroll back to the very first of it, you'll see their contact info, and they can hook you up. I see them posted on Facebook and Twitter every day. All kind of nice looking helmets. I mean, they got matte, they got shiny, they got everything. So, all righty, we'll see y'all next time, guys.
All right, you guys take it easy. We'll see you.